Welcome back, most students. Today is the first episode of the sneak peek to future sets. Please ignore that. Anyway, for today's future set is Chilling Rain, which is actually comprised of 3 trace Japanese sets. The first one up is Silverlands, Jet Black Spirit, and the one that's right out in Japan, Matchless Fighters. But the one thing is, we actually pre-ordered a Silverlands and Jet Black Spirit, or was it just one? Anyway, they come out technically in Japan April 23rd, but in the US they come out June 18th. So you're gonna get a big sneak peek of them. Anyway, let's get into this video. Welcome back from our intro. Now then, let's get on to the sneak peek. First up, I want the Blaziken. And look at the VMAX. To be honest, the V looks kind of like it would have been in the Detective Pikachu movie. I'm not joking. It kind of looks like that. But anyway, this set is actually Matchless Fighters. We also have Galarian Articuno, which is instead now a Psychic and Flying type if you did not play the Crown Tundra expansion pass. Then Galarian Zapdos, which I hate because it is literally Roadrunner from that with the Coyote. Like literally, when you try to catch this thing, it's running around like Mach 20 like Kuro Sensei around the wild area. Thankfully, the first part of the wild area, not the second part, because otherwise that'd be a little bit overkill and very, very cruel. Oh, don't give me that face. It would be. But they're all buttholes, because Galarian Moltres, like, I had to go to the Isle of Armor and follow around trying to find where it freaking was. Like, seriously, I lost track of it like 10 times. Or 100 for that much. But another one I kind of like is the Arctozolt, because it's a happy, jolly guy with hugeness. Even though it's not supposed to be like that. But I wonder, will they ever actually, like, give you the normal version of the Galarian fossils? Because that would be interesting. Another thing I like is the Beedrill, just like, hey, you want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? I'm gonna skewer you in half. Or, that sounds right. Ignore that. Then there's also the Galarian Slowbro. Not Slowbro, Slowking, dang it. Slowking. This thing is interesting because, well, it has eyelashes. The shell litter on top of its head has eyelashes, and there's poisonous ooze coming out from it. And then the VMAX is this, and it's like even more eyelash and eyeshadow. Like, does it apply on it every day? Like, then this Viper, this interested me because, like, is it trying to use Poison Jab with its tail? And now that I think of it, it's actually like in an 8 shape. It's kind of interesting. There was also another thing that interested me. I have never in my entire life seen this character. It kind of looks like James, actually. For some reason. Anyway, I've never seen this character in any of the expansion passes. Neither have I seen this guy. Otherwise, I've seen, like, the Dynatree, Clara, Avery, which, Avery is the, rival trainer you get in Shield. Clara is the one you get in Sword. She's a poison type. He's a psychic, as you can see, because, well, most of them got that top hat. Like, seriously though, most of them do. Like, there's another one that's actually interesting. That's right, the Dog Trio, because when I saw this, I instantly went into Avatar The Last Airbender, because they're ground type Pokemon, yet they're like water bending the frick out of something. Like, seriously, that's kind of hilarious. Like, out of nowhere, you see a Dog Trio use like water pulse on like okay, like your I don't know, your Snivy or something, and it's just like, what? How do you know this? I will never tell you. Secretly is holding a water scroll behind her back. Or something like underground film. Oh, also, they still have to strike and single strike and rapid strike style Urshifu's just in more of a hollow and a non-hollow, I do believe. It's not, there you are. There you are. Then the Cupfu. Then the Passimian I love. Like, pop up Passimian! Literally, though, actually, is that... Are there helmets made out of fruit? Wrong thing, wrong thing. There's also Shaman. I kind of like the bright colors, and also because there's just something about his eyes. Like, literally. Then there was the Zangoose. I kind of thought that was cool because of the rapid strike. Or maybe it's using full swipe. Anyway, let's see. What did I... Oh, wait. The secret rares! The secret rares! Now these are amazing! Not sure why this Articuno is like this, but the one thing is I actually found a video on where the 3 Galarians, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno, aren't even like the actual Cantonian ones, because actually that makes a lot more sense now that I'm saying it out loud. Because one thing is, anytime it's a different region, it's because they've adapted to that environment, like Alolan Sandshrew. That was in Mount Lanakila, have I said that right? Which is like the freeze, is a giant freezing mountain. So like, yeah, in a tropical biome. Actually, that's a little bit weird. Never mind. Probably need to work with a legendary Pokemon or something. But anyway, for somehow they got to like the Galar region, is kind of puzzling, unless like they traveled there once before and they had children's. I have no idea, because I am still researching the concept of the Pokemon before the egg and such. Like Go put it before. I'm also trying to research like how the frick this happens to a Slowking, because, well, technically, if I remember correctly, it does have no. Galarian Slowking doesn't have intelligence, because literally the shelter just takes over the body of the Slowking. So the Slowking right here, you see this? That's the brain right now. The shell is the brain. The Slowking is no more. Then one thing is the alternate art. It's really cool. It kind of reminds me of the Mad Party thing. Still a little bit out of that before. And also, the shiny golden Snorlax. I've never seen a bigger blue boy in my life. Actually, wait, a bigger blue boy would have to be Whaler, now that I think of it. Well, technically, yeah, or maybe Kyogre. Anyway, I'm definitely going for these golds in this one, because that is shiny as heck. And it's a different kind of gold to the other 3. The Phantom Waves, the Urn of Vitality. Actually, wasn't there 2 urns? I think there were 2 different types of urns, now that I think about it. Then I'm also wanting this. I don't know why I really like it. It's just like, this would be cool, is what I'm saying. Then this one, just like road run, like zoom. Wait, someone must. Let me try the English. Someone has to make an animation where Sonic is racing the Galarian Zapdos, because that would be hilarious. No, Galarian Zapdos, Sonic, and Roadrunner. Bring in 3 different cartoons, and then bam, the most epic race you ever seen. Unless you want to also bring in the Flash, because that would be funny. It just depends on which Flash. I actually found the names of at least this one, which is Brawly. Then there's also... Oh, yeah. I think her name was Karen. Kind of looks like a guy, more of, in my opinion. Oh, wait. I think they just made random characters. Unless you guys know them from somewhere. Please tell me down in the comments, because I literally have no idea who these characters are, because I have not seen them in the game, the anime, unless it's in like Twilight Wings. Which I think is unfair, because it's only in Japan right now. Oh wait, that's a chat. Never mind. Let's see. That's right. Silverlands and Jet Black Spirit. Silverlands and Jet Black Spirit are actually based off the Crown Tundra expansion pass with Glacier Steer, if I said that correctly, because that's the one that shows, and also Spectrier. I'm hoping I said that right. Anyway, we got Ghost and we got Ice type. The one thing I love is that Volcanion is still in here. The one thing is, will Volcanion actually show up in the anime? If so, that would explain why Mikirna was somehow in the lower region, even though we saw the freaking movie where Mikirna was in the Kalos region. And I do believe she was put back together. Because otherwise, what happened? Anyway, we got Ice Rider Calyrex, which is the main legendary you really get. Otherwise, Spectrier and Glacier Steer, it's more of a choice. Technically, it's not like you get Glacier Steer in like Sword and Spectrier in Shield. You can technically get any of them from whichever game. It doesn't really matter, you just need to pick the area for where the item's gonna be. Then there's also the Sandacondas. I kinda thought that was interesting. Then there's also the Lichen Rock. I like this form. I really do, just because it kind of reminds me of a werewolf team. I somewhat like the supernatural because I put it into an anime form for me. Anyway, there was also the Liepard. Once again, kind of reminds me of Detective Pikachu movie where they were on real life. There's also this. This perplexes me. We haven't really started. I haven't gotten into contact with any Galarian professors, about the ooze, the poison from Galarian Slowking. So like, it just perplexes me. Then there was also Tornadus is in here. Tornadus, single strike, definitely single strike. The one thing is, where do they add the Therian forms? Because, I think they added the rest of them into this. Oh wait, there's also this girl. I think I recognized her from a different, like, Pokemon game that I watched from, like, Jaden's animation, or... Yeah, Jaden's animation, she, like, fought against her. Fire-type gym leader. I can't remember her name, though. Then there's also... Oh, you'll see her in Shield. She's the Ice-type gym leader in... Actually, everyone should know that area by now, never mind. But this is actually Gordy's mom, if you have Sword. So, like, yeah, they kind of have problems. This one, I believe, was probably, can I have it written down here? I think it's like Rainbow Energy, something like that. Impact Energy, I think. Impact Energy. And we also have the Celebi. I love this. It's kind of like doing ballet, but it's like the kind of ballet that would kill it like a dance battle or something. And then like this Celebi VMAX is like, hey, I'm happy now. Prepare. But I shall win this battle. You shall not. I shall make you go yeet. Something like that. Then there's also the fossil Pokemon Arctofish, which, technically its head is upside down. I think that's its form because I really don't know about this Pokemon. It's in Shield, not Sword. So, yeah. Then there's also the cast forms. That is Ghost, Ice Rider. I did. I don't think I've read it down. Anyway, I'm going to go on Ghost Rider Calyrex. Ghost Rider Calyrex just because. Then Zera Aura V. I really love the art on this. I actually found a random Pokemon Fusion app And I thought of one thing. Zeraora mixed with Lucario. If you put them in the right order, you'll get a cool combination of fighting and electric. I'd like to see you fight that thing. Shadow Rider, my bad. But still, Ghost Rider. Anyway, we have a normal Cantonian Weezing, not Galarian. We also have Metagross V, which is probably Rapid Strike. And then the VMAX of it, which is like just giving you a death stare. Oh, wait a minute. You only need 2 energy for its charge attack? You probably have to take off energy or something anyway. And Cobalion is in here because that actually makes sense. Because, if you don't know, you can actually get the 4 Sacred Swords, Cobalion, Virizion, Terrakion, and Keldeo in the Crown Tundra. Once you kind of beat the game, because their footsteps will be, not their footsteps, their footprints will be everywhere around the map. And I actually was able to get all of them. But if you want Keldeo, in the lake around the Dyna Tree, there's a small little island. The cooking pot, you actually have to camp there. And then once you're done camping, Keldeo will actually spawn and you'll have to battle it to catch it. Which is normal mechanics. Alright, we also have this dude, like, he seems like a brat right off the bat. I did not mean to rhyme. But like, seriously though, I think his name was Cybold? Where is it? Yeah, Cybold. S-I-E and then Bold. Like, I've never seen this guy. He looks like he's he just seems like a brat or something. Like, hey, I can take you down anytime. I'm the most powerful in my region. Like, yeah, no, you're trash. You're trash. I can defeat you with like a level 5 struggle in like 1 hit. Anyway, we also have the Chansey, which I think was interesting. It doesn't really have the Rengeki, and then where's the other one? There's a Geki. Ashige? I think it said Ashige. If I can find it. It's probably up here. No. Geki. I can't speak Japanese, so bear with me. Ichigeki or something like that. There's also this character. I think her name is Caitlyn. She seems like she's from a different anime. In my opinion, like one of those fancy animes, like Rave Zero or something. Like, seriously though, she's probably like a priest with like fairy and psychic type of fairy and psychic type Pokemon. Really neat. Anyway, let's see. There's also more thing, I think. This energy. There's Spiral Energy and Lucky Energy. This one kind of reminds me of like Dynamax Energy going through it. So like, I feel like if you have a V or a VMAX and you attach that energy to them, it just like boosts their attack a little bit or something. Oh wait, that's actually really cute. It's a little cast form. And the Kecleons, this one interests me because, well, I don't do much research on Kecleon. I've only seen like the normal kind, the green, red, and yellow of them. Kind of looks like a not a luchador, but like a Mexican. I like the Mexican wrestler colors in a way. But like the rest of these colors, I've never seen them before. And it's like, where do you come from? Then this one. I'm gonna find a translation and this is gonna interest you. If I can find it. Isn't it normal section? Wait, that's not that page, no. That's way too far. Here we go. Okay, so Discretant. The translation for it is over on the left here. Peter Greedent. Are you saying you're gonna make a Peter Rabbit Pokemon? Because that would be interesting and hilarious if you just put that story into Pokemon. I would think it would be a Bumblebee, not like a Greedent. Greedent? Unless it's his brother Benjamin. Then maybe. Then there was also this one, the Fog Crystal. It just reminded me of like those fortune teller globes. Not globes, orbs. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, crystal globe. Okay. Anyway, it just kind of reminded me of that, and I thought it was hilarious. Then there's weeding gloves, justice gloves. Actually, that kind of looks like a superhero gloves. Like I don't know, like that character from Nintendo, Falcon something. You probably played this game. Yeah, you played this game. You played this game. You're smiling. Then there's also the Rapid Strike Scroll of Skies. No, it's not that. It's the airbending scroll. They just put it into the game. Then there's... I did not get into the sport cards, really. I think it's not that's an in person. But she looks pretty old, or he, because I can't really tell if that's a she or he. I really can't, honestly. Peony. You meet her early in the game anyway. Also, she's in like the Dynamax den. If you do one Dynamax adventure once, and you go to her, she's kind of like excited, and she'll tell you a random legendary, mythical, or ultra beast location. But you gotta pay her Dynite ore, but it's like 5 or 3, I think. The one thing is, she'll mostly tell you where Pheromosa is. Trust me, I've played and it's kind of annoying because like, I already have a Pheromosa! Unless it's shiny, then heck yeah, I'll throw that Pokeball! Baka. Anyway, there's also the old cemetery. Just imagine Galarian Moltres showing up there and it's like, what the frick, what are you? And then all of a sudden it's just like, never-ending nightmare, like Gladion just uses that C move. I was like, what the frick is this? And then bam, you got a horror movie. Anyway, actually I think that was pretty much it, unless I find something else. Anyway, wait, what if they just based, like, Silverlands and Jetpack Spirit for some of the Pokemon, just, like, Avatar style? I'm just saying, because, like, imagine it. Imagine, like, a single strike. Actually, yeah, single strike Urshifu would probably be, like, doing, earth and fire bending, while Rapid Strike is doing water and air. And then, like, there's just one random Pokemon that can do, like, all of them, maybe, like, Arceus or something. Actually, you know what? They need to put him in here. Because I know there's, like, an EX card of him, or a GX. I think we still have it. Anyway. Now then, that shall be to the end of a sneak peek to a future set. Yeah, I need to start doing that. Unless you can add echoing voice. Anyway, goodbye.